a difference a year makes. This was to be year 10 of this amazing event with record crowds and featured performers from coast to coast from all of our previous galas. Come March 1st, everything changed. As the world began to shut down, summer music camps, school, and every other in-person event, including Art That Blows, now saw the words canceled on top of the announcement. The escape, the safe place, the lifeline of playing music with our friends was put on hold for all of us, but most importantly, for the students that we serve. No one could have ever imagined a day when the music stopped, and now it seemed a reality. But not for Band of Angels. Year 10 became a year of firsts.
With help from our friends at the University of Kansas School of Music, Band of Angels hosted our first virtual camp. A camp that typically had 300 students exploded with 1,950 students attending online from 46 states and 5 countries. Art That Blows went virtual and brought our message and story well beyond Kansas City, thanks to our friends at Hallmark. Virtual music lessons continued for students and teachers at home, and we all realized music had not stopped. Applications from students in financial need who wanted to learn music continued to come in. We continued to have a substantial impact on hundreds of students, helping them get instruments, as well as continuing to supply upgraded instruments to those already in our program who were ready to progress to a performance level instrument. In short, as the need grew, Band of Angels was there to pick up the torch and run with it.
So in keeping with this year of firsts, we're thrilled to bring you Heartstrings at Home, featuring performances from coast to coast. There's something for everyone in this year's event, and we are so thrilled that we also get to highlight 3 students. Their stories truly show the impact that a lifetime of music can have on someone. I want to take this opportunity to thank everyone who has supported Band of Angels over the last decade, and especially those who helped this year. Everyone at Meyer Music and Fox 4KC is eternally grateful for the outpouring of support from the community during these trying times. We could not hold this event, help students, or change lives without the donations and generosity from you. So again, it's with our heartfelt thanks that we welcome you and we hope you enjoy Heartstrings at Home. Well, here we are. Welcome to Heartstrings at Home 2021. Even though this year's event looks a little different, I can assure you we've got a great show in store for you tonight. We're going to introduce you to some amazing performers from coast to coast, all those that performed at the gala in the past. And we're even going to highlight a couple of students that you'll get to know tonight too, which is going to be very exciting. But before we do that, I want to introduce you to our MCs for tonight, our good friends from Fox 4 Television here in Kansas City, John Holt and Lauren Halifax. John, Lauren, how are you guys doing?
Doing great, Mike. It's great to be back this year, even though we're going virtual this year, right?
It's a little different. We're hoping for in person next year, back to normal, but we're really excited that all of you can join us from wherever you are. Thank you for being part of this. We're thrilled that the rest of the world is going to get to see what great things are happening with Band of Angels this year.
Wow, this is worldwide. Now I'm nervous.
Pressure's on.
Tonight we're going to meet and hear from some incredible students, as Mike mentioned, along with 6 Count them, 6 world-renowned artists.
You are going to hear performances from Tony DeSare, Mark Pender, George Shelby, Ryan Kilgore, Imani Presley, and the Gee-Gees. We can't wait for you to see all of it and help us raise lots of money for Band of Angels.
Yeah, remember to check out heartstringsgala.com for all the silent auction items donated this year, or if you want to make a donation and help us hit our goal of $50,000 raised tonight for Band of Angels, you can always go to bandofangels.org and make that tax-deductible donation right through the site.
One other option to make it really easy, you can text the word ANGELS to 243-725. You'll get a link to make a donation sent to your cell phone.
But before we get started, Mike, let's talk about where it all started. And I think you said 10 years ago, Band of Angels, and what brought us to this point.
It's unbelievable. I can't even believe that it's been 10 years and here we sit for a really, really cool gala. We started with a very simple idea, John, 10 years ago to collect used music instruments from kids and parents that were sitting in a closet not being used anymore and pair those with kids in financial need. That's grown far bigger than any of us ever thought it would be. So far, given away over 2,400 instruments. We've also sent over 315 kids to summer music camps, and 2 years ago, we awarded our first college scholarship. Well, whether it's going to camp to learn jazz or classical or pop, it's important for kids to get to meet musicians. Some of those who we'll see tonight share the stage with Beyonce and Stevie Wonder. And when they can hear from them what it's like to be a touring musician, straight from their mouths, it makes a big difference and a big impact. So we're going to give more of those kids those opportunities to perform on stage in years to come. But tonight, we're going to see them and listen to them perform from across the country, from their homes to ours.
What's amazing is how quickly it's grown in just the past decade. We know about the cause now. Why don't you walk us through how tonight will work?
So tonight is a virtual concert. We've had each of these artists from wherever they are record videos and send them to us. It's going to be a fundraiser. You can text the word ANGELS to 243-725 at any time. We'll be displaying it on the screen. There's also a silent auction, so you can make a donation by bidding on one of our silent auction items. If you're watching this after the original air date and you just want to make a donation or learn more about Band of Angels, you can go to bandofangels.org. So the bidding will stay open through Sunday. And we hope that you will consider making a big bid or a donation and get that special item for you while you're enjoying watching the concert tonight.
Well, we want to thank all of our sponsors who are pitching in to help us make this happen tonight. Grey Goose, Meyer Music, of course, Fox 4, Jason and Kristen McElwee, Garmin, Hallmark, the Dixon Family Foundation, and all of you who've contributed to make this possible. We hope that you'll dig a little deeper and help us out by texting a donation. Text the word ANGELS to 243-725. It's a really simple way to help. Again, our goal tonight is to raise $50,000 to support the mission and programs of Band of Angels. You can learn more about the partnership between Meyer Music and Fox 4 at bandofangels.org.
And as promised, we have an incredible concert lineup for you tonight. Now, if you've attended our Heartstrings Gala in the past, you're going to recognize the names, and you just know these world-class musicians know how to move an audience. We've seen it ourselves.
And they have so much passion. Yeah. They love what they do. Our first performance takes us back to our very first gala. Downbeat magazine named this talented pianist a rising star male vocalist. And with 3 top 10 jazz albums under his belt, he performs across the world with his unique sound.
Yeah, whether it's American song classics, movie scores, or even playlists on Spotify, his work can be heard just about everywhere. Described as a mix of Harry Connick Jr., Michael Bublé, with a little Frank Sinatra sprinkled on top. Wow. This sounds like a really talented guy. He's going to wow you with his voice and piano abilities.
We are so thrilled to welcome him back virtually to the Heartstrings Gala. We hope we get to see him back in Kansas City soon. Artist Tony DeSare, enjoy.
Well, hey there, Tony DeSare here. Now I'm happy to say that I've been able to be involved with Band of Angels since the early days, and it's been fun and so cool to watch it grow into what it has become. I love the mission of Band of Angels, and I wish there was one in every town, although I know that Band of Angels has been able to even have some impact nationally, sending instruments all over the country. for me, I took violin when I started 4th grade, and I remember it being not entirely comfortable for my parents to be able to even rent the violin, and I don't know what would have happened if they didn't or they couldn't afford to rent that instrument. So especially given today's climate, with schools being defunded for arts and all that, it's so important what Band of Angels is doing. I mean, music education is not something that's optional in my mind. It is something that's absolutely important to brain development, to finding joy in life, and it also opens up your brain, I think, in all these other ways, and Band of Angels is helping to make that possible. So I'm going to share with you a few songs that I think are appropriate for the occasion and that I think you'll enjoy. This first one is from a film called The Muppet Movie, and it's one of my earliest childhood memories of falling in love with a song. It was sung by Kermit the Frog on a lily pad while playing a banjo at the very beginning of the film. It's a lovely song called The Rainbow Connection. Enjoy. Why are there so many songs about rainbows? And what's on the other side? Rainbows are visions, but only illusions. Rainbows have nothing to hide. So we've been told, and some choose to believe it. I know they're wrong, wait and see. Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection. The lovers, the dreamers, and me. Who said that every wish would be heard and answered when wished on the morning star? Somebody thought of that, and someone believed it. Look what it's done so far. What's so amazing that keeps us stargazing? What do we think we might see? Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection. The lovers, the dreamers, and me. All of us under its spell. We know that it's probably magic. Have you been half asleep? And have you heard voices? I've heard them calling my name. Is this the sweet sound that calls the young sailor? Voice might be one and the same. I've heard it too many times to ignore it. It's something that I'm supposed to be. Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection. The lovers, the dreamers, and me. La da da dee da da doo. La da 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 dee da doo.
Hi, my name is Ryan Kilgore, and I am a proud musician. Like, who knew that when they gave this little boy an instrument, that it would take him all around the world? But that's what music does. It takes you on a journey. And because of that one gift, the saxophone, it has blessed me to see 6 continents. Because of music, I've had to add 52 pages to my passport. But I have to say that the most important part of that journey is not about the size of the crowds, but about the people we touch in the crowds. So thank you so much to all of the volunteers. Thank you so much to all of the donors that help keep this journey alive. And a special thanks to Neil, Lainey, Elizabeth, and Amanda, who spent all year long working on the board. You see, some of my favorite highlights of being connected to Band of Angels has been participating in that journey of so many inspiring musicians. From the University of Kansas summer band camps, to visiting a number of schools within the Kansas City area right before the gala, and certainly last but not least, having the opportunity to present Miss Destiny with a brand new trumpet. Now, I don't know about you all, but I'm excited about tonight, and I'm ready for some music. See you soon.
Wow, what a spectacular way to kick off our evening.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for artists Tony DeSere and Ryan Kilgore. I could go for that kind of music here in our studio every night.
I think our ratings might go up too. Talented guys, and how cool to hear Ryan Kilgore's story, adding 52 pages to his passport, traveling the world with Stevie Wonder. Simply amazing stuff. And it really does show where music can take you and these kids.
That's part of the mission for Band of Angels, to find the next Tony DeSere and Ryan Kilgore, people who are changing the world with their music. Maybe they need a little support to do that in the form of an instrument or just the chance to learn.
You know, Tony was scheduled to play at the Kauffman Center for the Performing Arts in Kansas City. Of course, it had to be rescheduled. We certainly look forward to seeing him back in Kansas City soon. And thanks again to Tony and Ryan. And for those of you watching at home, we need your help. Remember, at any time during the event tonight, you can donate. Very simple. Just go to heartstringsgala.com or text the word ANGELS. 243-725 is the number. Either bid on items in our silent auctions or just make a donation.
And if you're watching after the original broadcast, you can visit bandofangels.org to donate. Our goal tonight is to raise $50,000 for Band of Angels. So pick up your phone and get your bids in. You can even text, or we can text you if you get outbid on an item. So make sure you don't lose out on something you really have your heart set on.
Yeah, Mike said that silent auction will be open through Sunday. This, of course, is a fundraiser, and now we're going to introduce you to a student who's benefited from the Band of Angels program. We know you'll love hearing from Kathleen, who fell in love with the violin, get this, at the age of 3. Ladies and gentlemen, Kathleen.
My name is Kathleen Smith, and I'm a junior in high school. I'm a homeschool student, and I've been homeschooled ever since preschool. I've been playing the violin since I was 3 years old, so that's been for the past 14 years. So when I was 3 years old, we living in a small rural community. We didn't have much going on. A concert was coming up at our library, and we never had concerts come to our library. And they played violin, and I just loved it. And so I begged my parents to let me play the violin, and I still remember pretending to play the violin because I didn't have my own violin. So they looked into getting me lessons. And what became my teacher did not take 3-year-olds. She found that 3-year-olds, they didn't have the discipline. And so we showed up to my first lesson. She somehow got the idea in her head that I was 5 and not 3. And so she was like, oh, you're 3? And so she let me take, and I guess that's where it started. I've been playing violin in the Benedictine College Orchestra since I was 8 years old, and I am currently concertmaster. I am the top violinist of all the violins. I sit in the first chair in the front. I have played in the Atchison High School Pit Orchestra since I was 8 years old, and I really love playing in orchestra. That is one of my absolute favorite things to do. So I wanted to be able to attend the Indiana University Summer String Academy, but we could not financially afford it. Band of Angels has paid for me to attend the Indiana University Summer String Academy for 2 years, and then the Sounding Point Academy for 1 year. I really enjoy being able to attend the summer camp, especially Indiana University. That was my favorite. They really help you to be able to become a better musician. And that also, it gave me the experience of learning the viola. I was given a viola and told I needed to play viola in 1 month, and that was really a fun experience. At that camp, I learned my sound, really. Before, I didn't really sound like I was really, really good. That really changed my playing. So the Sounding Point Academy was a virtual academy that was just created this year as, a means for students to still be able to attend a music camp. My teacher is concertmaster of the St. Louis Symphony, and that was really a great experience to be able to have lessons with a concertmaster of a really good symphony like that, which I had never had. Without Band of Angels, I would not have had as many opportunities as I have. Living in, a rural community with not many other musicians, I've been able to make some wonderful friendships that I otherwise would not have had. Playing the violin has really brought immense joy into my life, and I couldn't imagine my life without music. It's just really rewarding to be able to play all those pieces that I dreamed of playing when I was younger. Thank you, Band of Angels, for all your support.
What a cool story. And to see her when she was so young is really impactful. I can only imagine the hours of practice she's put in with her instrument. It's going to be a treat to see where she goes from here. Now, believe it or not, we're only a few short years away from seeing some of our original Band of Angels students graduating from college and becoming music teachers themselves.
Or stars and maybe performing for us right here. Now, if Kathleen's performance inspired you, know that your help is so important for future Kathleen's. Easy to text a donation. Just send the word ANGELS to 243-725. It's really that simple. And every dollar tonight goes toward our $50,000 goal for the evening. We know you'll dig deep and contribute what you can.
Next up, a performer who took the crowd by storm when he was here a couple of years ago. He's a Kansas City native with a quirky sense of humor, we'll say. Mark Pender has traveled the world as a trumpeter for Bruce Springsteen and countless other musicians.
I've heard of those guys. You might recognize him from his 20-year run as the trumpet player on Conan, TBS, where he earned the name the Love Man. So enjoy a little love music straight from his house in L.A. Ladies and gentlemen, Mark Pender.
Hey everybody, Mark Pender here. I'm honored to be asked to participate in this year's Heartstrings Band of Angels Gala. A few years ago when I was asked to come and perform at your gala in person, it was an experience that I'll never forget in my entire life. Playing and hanging out with Morgan and her family was such a touching moment, and with such a great evening meeting you all. And I do want to thank you all, the board of directors and everybody with Band of Angels and your day-to-day people, Neil, Elizabeth, Laney, and Amanda. That's right, I looked down on a piece of paper. You caught me. But that being said, your tireless efforts in this charity, I think, is just so wonderful, and I'd never thought that there would be an organization that took horns that weren't being used, refurbished them, and gets them to kids who can't afford them, was something that was brilliant in nature, and I'm glad to be part of it. And this year I'm hoping that you enjoy the gala. Please donate. Please donate. We're looking to get $50,000 this year. And this year, even though it's virtual, shouldn't be any different. And again, I want to thank you for asking me and letting me participate. I hope you enjoy my goofy videos. I'm just a stupid musician. I don't know how to do all this stuff, but it was certainly fun doing it. Have a good night, and I'll see you at the end. Thank you.
Well, all right. You know, it is the time of the evening where we must start thinking about love. And, you know, out here chilling out in my backyard in the hot tub, it doesn't take much to think about love. But I also see you, you're sitting in front of your TV with somebody, and there's nobody else watching. You might get some ideas tonight, and that's all right, everybody. So speaking of love, there's a lot of things that come to mind here tonight. One of them, of course, is our Kansas City Chiefs. And you know we all love that. The other is Kansas City barbecue. And you know that's a type of love that's very difficult to deny. The type of love that fills you with, well, it fills you enough where you might have to wear pants with an elastic band for a few weeks. But most importantly, there are a lot of different versions of love we think about. There's romantic love. There's a love that we have for things that we possess. But there's also love that we have for our fellow man. Love that we have for things that are actually bigger than us. And that's what I'm talking about tonight. Well, all right. 'Cause we are meant to be together. We are meant to be forever. You lying next to me is my destiny. to be together. We are meant to be forever. Loving you through the night. Everything's gonna be alright, I know. Baby, you're so fine.
Like I said, sometimes love is bigger than all of us. Love is something that's been here for centuries. And I know that you have a lot of love in your hearts when you see these kids get their horns and their instruments for the first time. Like I said, there are some things bigger than us. Here at Sequoia National Park, I'm reminded of the beauty of love and the things, the gifts that we've all been given.
'Cause we are meant to be together. We are meant to be forever. You lie next to me is my destiny, I know. Until the end of all time. And we are meant to be together. We are meant to be forever. Loving you through the night. Everything's gonna be alright, I know. Baby, you're so fine. You lie next to me is my destiny, I know. Till the end of all time. Loving you through the night. Everything's gonna be alright, I know. Baby, 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 you're mine. Good night, everybody.
What's going on, y'all? It's Amani Presley. I'm super excited to be right here once again with Band of Angels. It's such an honor, and I absolutely thank Mike Myers and the team for having me back here once again. It is my joy to do things like this. I'm simply reminded of how incredible this summer was with you guys from the webinar. We had such a great time, and I'm super honored to be a part of this performance as well. In just a few seconds, I'm going to give you two selections, one cover and then one of my songs, and I hope you guys enjoy it right here in my living room. We're really intimate right now. Right here in my living room. It couldn't get any closer, so stay tuned.
Now things are cooking. We saw 3 artists there. Kansas City's own Mark Pender, and thank you very much for the love from the Love Man. Mark said his mom used to drive him down to the Mutual Musician Foundation each week in Kansas City for his lessons. Look where that took him.
A long way from home. Mark was followed by last year's gala performance and Beyonce's saxophonist, Kat Rodriguez. Kat's incredible, and while she was here in Kansas City, she took extra time to visit 7 schools to talk about her journey through music. Kids love that.
Oh, especially when they know real stars,
Yeah.
right? Lastly, in that break, you saw up-and-coming artist Imani Presley. She is a 22-year-old Grammy-nominated artist with an amazing passion for music. We had her here virtually as one of the featured guest artists and teachers at the University of Kansas Summer Music Camp, and she wowed the students with her talent. It sounds like she's hoping to come back this year to the camp and work with even more kids.
This is what it's all about, right? You can see the impact these musicians are having on other aspiring young musicians. So that's why we ask for your support tonight. Remember, anytime during our event, you can go to heartstringsgala.com or text the word ANGELS to 243-725 and bid on any of the items in our silent auction, or just make a donation.
Now, if you're watching this after the initial broadcast, please visit the website bandofangels.org and make a donation. Our goal tonight is to raise $50,000 for Band of Angels. So go get your computer, get those bids in, and as we mentioned, we can text you if somebody outbids you. Then you'll have a chance to raise your bid and win that auction item you want.
Time now to introduce you to our second student spotlight. You're going to love this young man, Michael. He's an aspiring talent who takes on both piano and drums. I tried both as a kid and failed. You'll find him performing regularly with his dad and pastor at their family church. Michael attended Berkeley Music Camp on scholarship, and recently Band of Angels surprised him with a new drum set to fuel his talent even further. You may have seen the story on Fox 4.
It was really touching.
Yeah.
You're going to see what that simple gift of an instrument can mean to a young person who has this kind of talent. Ladies and gentlemen, meet a very special young man, Michael.
My name is Michael Portley. I play drums, organ, and keys. I'm in the 9th grade. I play at church. I play at my school jazz band and concert band. Well, I've been playing drums since I can remember. You know, I just came out and started playing on pots and pans. So when I really started playing drums at my father's church, one Sunday he was like, "I need you to come play." I was like, "Huh?" And I ain't gonna lie, I was between 5 and 7. I was messing up the whole service for a few months, but then month by month I got better, year by year I got better. I still kind of be like, well, I can really do some of the stuff I do. It's something like I've found that I can do and enjoy and get better at, and so it's always there. So, you know, being a musician and all, one of the downsides I would say is that, you know, sometimes I didn't have the proper equipment or resources that I needed. I had a keyboard, but I would say drum equipment is very expensive. You know, cymbals are very expensive. You know, drum sets couldn't just come out of pocket for stuff that I needed. Like, I just had to go without it. So my foot pedal broke, and fortunately I probably couldn't finish the session. I feel like I would have been further if I would have had certain resources and equipment. Came into the building because my dad was like, somebody broke into the church. So he said a bunch of stuff was missing. So I thought about my instruments. I was like, oh no.
Now, Michael, come on up this way. I have a surprise for you. They told you somebody broke in the church.
Yeah.
Well, it was us. And I noticed that the drum set maybe has a few little issues.
Yeah.
So we want to present you today with a new drum set.
Wow.
So come on over.
That's crazy. Man, I don't know what to say. Today's going in the books, I will say that. This is a day I'll never probably forget. It was very exciting. Drum sets and cymbals everywhere.
Well, there's more. We know that you spend a lot of time up here at the church playing, but that you don't have a drum set at home to play. And so our good friends at Yamaha are going to give you another set so that you can play at home.
I'm happy, bro. This is not real. This is more than enough. they gave me 2 drum sets with foot pedals and cymbals. It's crazy because it's like I get to actually practice at home. I really haven't been practicing at home for like 4 or 5 years. I practice my rudiment stuff like on pillows in my bed, but that's really it.
My first reaction was, are you serious? It was just amazing. You know, as a parent, you always want to do for your child and you want to go over and beyond what they ask. And I feel bad because he has such a hunger and a desire to practice. And to hear that he was going to receive not 1, but 2 drum sets for the 2 places that he loves to be at. He loves church and he loves home, but he's always been a sweet and humble child. And if he puts his mind to it, he can do it. It is a gift that he will use, and I'm grateful for that.
When I learned about the award of the 2 drum sets, I cried. I was reminded that this is what Michael's called to really do. For Michael, these 2 drum sets will serve as, number 1, a pastime, but it's more than just music and hardware. It's also an imprint of his heart. You'll never forget this day.
Very happy. Like I'm not wanting to like express this much emotion, so brought me out of my comfort zones. I've never had nothing like this happen to me before. I'm really excited for my future. So I have all the tools to succeed. I would like to say to Band of Angels, I really appreciate you guys. I'm just very grateful that I'm a part of Band of Angels.
Wow, what a wonderful story, and you can't beat a good surprise with that drum set presentation. So great to see the power music has to heal, uplift, and, as you saw, bring joy. And you can really see what an influence music had on his family and on Michael.
And of course, Michael and students like him are the reason we're here. We want to do even more to lift these students up with instruments, scholarships, and opportunities to pursue their dreams of music. Once again, you can text a donation by sending the word ANGELS to 243-725. You can also bid on any of tonight's silent auction items. Our goal is big, and we know you can help us. $50,000 tonight to support Band of Angels.
Absolutely, Lauren. And we know you at home are ready for some more music. That's why we're here tonight, right? Our next 3 performers, they're going to blow your socks off. Starting us off, another tune from saxophonist Ryan Kilgore. Following Ryan, LA saxophonist George Shelby. This Yamaha saxophone artist has been around music all his life, growing up in LA, and he's been a regular on many of the shows and soundtracks you hear today. You just didn't know it was him.
From Dancing with the Stars to The Voice to the Grammys, he's one of LA's first call musicians for the most important performances. So shake your booty down with George as he takes us on a tour of LA. And finally, you'll meet the Gee-Gees, an all-female group from Atlanta, sure to make you get up and move.
Ladies and gentlemen, sit back or, hey, no. Get up and dance. Let's go. Whatever works for you, but have a great time enjoying our next performers. Ryan Kilgore, George Shelby, and the Gee-Gees.
Hey, Band of Angels, thank you so much for the difference that you're making in these young musicians' lives. If you're watching this and you haven't donated yet, please go to www.bandofangels.org/donate. It makes an incredible difference. This next song, my friend Mark Pender joins me on trumpet for our cover of the Jackson Shake Your Body. We did a little walkabout through LA. We had a great time. Hope you enjoy it. Thanks.
In the beginning, there was darkness all over the land. And then God said, let there be LT, England, China, the GG.
24 karat. It's showtime. Guess who's back again? GG. They don't know. I bet they know as soon as we walk in. I'm wearing Cuban links, designer mix, Inglewood's finest shoes. Don't look too high, might hurt yourself. No, let's the color red, the blue. I'm a dangerous girl with some money in my pocket. So many firemen around me, and we're waking up the rock. Where you at? Fix your face. Same with Buffy, always like. Players only, come on.
All right, that was cool. All right, I think I saw John shaking his booty just a little on that one.
Yeah, and I think
How
I
about
pulled
those
something.
ladies?
I think I pulled something.
The GGs are fantastic. They can get you moving.
Absolutely, and for those of you who noticed, the bass player, she plays with Beyonce. How cool is that? She and her sisters are working hard to make their dreams come true and follow their passion for music. While here in Kansas City, they also visited 6 schools to talk with students about music and the life lessons they've learned as touring musicians. Very inspiring to see them. And I also loved Mark's Chiefs mask and that tour of LA. We'll call it Chiefs Kingdom West. How about that?
Should. Yeah, absolutely. We're having a great time so far, and we're only about halfway done. We have more artists lined up to come. You're going to love the music coming up after our break. We'll have a 10-minute intermission so you can refill your drink and get all set up to watch the second half. We can't wait for you to see what's coming next.
And remember, the Band of Angels and these artists have given so much of their time to make tonight possible. We want to ask for your support too. At any time during our performances tonight, you can make a donation at heartstringsgala.com or by texting the word ANGELS to 243-725. Our goal, $50,000, so get those bids and donations in.
We want to thank the Band of Angels Board of Directors and highlight them during intermission. In just a moment, you'll get to have that break, raise some bids, and get ready for round 2. First, we want to share a short video about a group here in Kansas City doing amazing things and celebrating 50 years of changing lives.
Thanks to your donations, the Band of Angels was able to provide this group of talented students an entire new drum line this year. They are beloved in Kansas City. You know them, you love them, the William Arthur Smith Marching Cobras.
Welcome back to the Band of Angels Heartstrings Gala at Home. This is an event to raise money for our cause and help students in financial need. We're trying to help them find music through the generosity of others. Our goal tonight is to raise $50,000 to support our cause.
And good news, we always like good news, right? Happy to report that so far we've raised $35,000, well on our way to that $50,000 goal. But we still need your help. So grab your phone, text the word ANGELS to 243-725 to make a donation, or bid or raise your bid on any of those silent auction items that we have tonight.
As we've shown you so far, music absolutely can change lives. Now, still ahead, we want to introduce you to another one of the students who's reaping the rewards of our donors' generosity. First, though, we know that you're ready for more music.
Yeah, time to get going here. Leading us off in the second act, LA saxophonist George Shelby with his original tune, One More Day. You're going to love this peek behind the scenes as they show us how they recorded this track. Then get ready for another amazing performance from pianist Tony Dessert as he brings you into his home for his take on a Bee Gees classic. Keep those donations coming and enjoy George Shelby and Tony Dessert.
Hey, Band of Angels, George Shelby here. I'm so sorry we can't all be together to celebrate this year. I had so much fun hanging with y'all, especially performing with Connor and Morgan. I hope we can do it again soon. But in the meantime, thank you for asking me to be a part of this. This song I wrote expressing the melancholy of wanting a little more time with someone. It's called One More Day and features Russ Miller on drums, Cheche Alara on keyboards, Mike Sims on guitar, and Leland Sklar on bass. Hope you like it. Thanks.
So I wanted to be able to feature in one of these videos an instrument other than piano, since the heart of Band of Angels is a variety of beautiful instruments. So this instrument that you're about to see in this video, which by the way is the Bee Gees song, How Deep Is Your Love, gorgeous song. It's a 7-string guitar. Most guitars are 6 strings, so it's a very rare thing to even be able to find a 7-string guitar. Ed actually had this guitar custom built to his own desires in a guitar. He has a little, if you can see in the video, there's a little hole on the top of the guitar so he can hear it better when he's playing acoustically. And it's just a beautiful Marchione 7-string. So we worked out this arrangement of the beautiful How Deep Is Your Love, which is a disco ballad, but in this case, a kind of a bossa nova solo guitar and vocal. Enjoy.
When you come to me on a summer breeze, keep me warm in your love, then you softly leave, and it's me you need to show. I know your eyes in the morning sun, I feel you touch me in the pouring rain, and the moment that you wander far from me, I wanna feel you in my arms again. When you come to me on a summer breeze, keep me warm in your love, then you softly leave, and it's me you need to show. How deep is your love? I believe in you. You know the door to my very soul. You're the light in my deepest, darkest hour. You're my savior when I fall. And you may not think that I care for you, when you know down inside that I really do. And it's me you need to show. How deep is your love? How deep is your love? I really need to learn, 'cause we're living in a world of fools, breaking us down when they all should let us be. Come to me on a summer breeze, keep me warm in your love, then you softly leave, and it's me you need to show. How deep is your love? I really need to learn, 'cause we're living in a world of fools, breaking us down when they all should let us be. We belong to you and me. We belong to you and me.
It is so easy to see why both Tony and George have had such amazing careers. You could let them play all night. Between the two of them, they have played on most of the music soundtracks you've listened to. Both of them have amazing resumes of studio work with other musicians. Tony just finished up a soundtrack for a movie that's going to premiere on Lifetime. You'll also find more of Tony's work on Spotify playlists.
Love that version of How Deep Is Your Love. Certainly not Saturday Night Fever. Much different, but terrific. I'll definitely have to check out some of those lists. And remember, everyone, this is a great night of music and a great night to help the Fox 4 Band of Angels. We want to give everything we can to help students get the tools they need to be successful in music, like those two. We're getting closer to reaching our $50,000 goal, so grab your cell phone, text the word ANGELS to 243-725. That'll take you to the link where you can donate and view all the silent auction items. And if everyone watching tonight could give just a little something, we can blow this goal out of the water and help more kids find the gift of music.
It all adds up so fast. We've seen some amazingly talented performers tonight and met some incredible students as well. There's one more we'd like for you to meet. This student is currently in college and won a multi-year scholarship. It's been so much fun for everyone involved with Band of Angels to watch her grow and see her journey. You'll all be inspired by the impact music has had on Nayeli and how her cello has become a lifelong companion she can always count on.
They grow up fast, don't they? Sit back and enjoy a very special young woman who's on her way to a career with wonderful memories of her time at music camp, thanks to folks like you. We hope you enjoy meeting Nayeli.
My name is Nayeli Figueroa. I've been playing the cello since I was in middle school. I'm a sophomore at UMKC and I'm majoring in psychology right now. First I was thinking about playing something like the clarinet, but then I played the cello and I knew that that was the one I wanted to stick with. The biggest thing that I enjoy about the cello is probably just its range, and I like feeling the instrument, the notes, as you play them physically. I just think it's really special. After my first year in 6th grade playing the cello, I just really loved playing and loved music. My teacher that I had actually told me about the music camp opportunity. It didn't really seem realistic for me to go just because of the cost and everything. And it was a struggle at first to even be able to rent a cello. My teacher actually told me about the Band of Angels scholarships and I got it, which was surprising. So I went to the KU music camp. It was kind of intimidating because of everyone there having different skill levels. So I really liked that challenged me and I knew I wanted to go back. So I went to KU from 8th grade to my senior year every summer. The biggest thing about how my playing was influenced by going to camp every summer was keeping me engaged in music. It pushed me into being expected more, so I felt a lot more prepared whenever the actual school year would start. Playing has definitely followed me, and I think it always will, especially with me being in choir now. So even though I'm studying psychology right now, I wanted to keep playing outside of an academic setting. Playing the cello, it's been able to ground me, since there are lots of times where I can kind of feel really lost in the stress of school and just things that are going on in the world. The cello just brings me back and reminds me that this is mine, I can make something with it, and I'm doing it for myself. Band of Angels has helped me see the whole different side of music and what making music can be like. Music has really shaped my experience through school, so I think that not being able to go to music camp, it's a really disheartening experience, which I'm glad Band of Angels was able to help me with. There are so many experiences, new techniques, people and performers that I've met through Band of Angels, and I'm so happy that I've been able to experience Band of Angels, and I hope other people can get that too.
What a wonderful young woman she is. And it was fun to see her growing up in those camp photos over the years. Really underscores that music does far more for these students than just teach them how to play, right?
That's so true. They get to be creative. They get to be around creative people at these camps. They get to experience what it might be like to be on a college or university campus. We're so proud of her, and we can't wait to see what life has in store for her down the road.
All right, friends, there's still time to help make a donation to Band of Angels. We want to hit that $50,000 goal tonight to help more Naelis. Are you starting to memorize the number? I think I have. 243-725. Just text the word angels to that number.
Now, we still have some incredible performances ahead, too. The next one is a doozy. If you've seen Beyonce in concert, chances are you've seen this next performer on stage. Kat Rodriguez is a saxophone player from New York who's been on world tours with Beyonce for the past 10 years.
Kat also has a solo recording career, also takes time to work with students as well, teaching words of wisdom about performance and persistence on the road. Tonight, she's joined by her partner, Shirzat Tinnen, on drums with a Queen classic like you've never heard it, Somebody to Love.
And keep your eyes out for a throwback to the 80s instrument made current with an original song from Imani Presley where she rocks out the guitar. We hope you're enjoying this event tonight. Please text ANGELS to 243-725. Help us give the gift of music. Take it away, Kat.
Can anybody to love?
Each morning I get up and I die a little, can barely stand on my feet. Take a look in the mirror and cry, Lord, what you doing to me? I have spent all my years believing you, but I just can't get no relief, Lord. Somebody, can anybody find me? Somebody to love. I work hard every day of my life. I work till I ache my bones. At the end of the day, I take home my hard-earned pay. Oh, I go down on my knees and I start to pray till the tears run down my eyes. Lord, somebody, can anybody find me? Somebody to love. Every day I try, but everybody wants to put me down. They say I'm going crazy. They say I've got a lot of water in my brain. I've got no common sense. I've got nobody to love to believe in. Somebody, can anybody find me? Somebody to love. Yeah, somebody. Got no feel, I got no rhythm. I just keep losing my beat. I'm okay, I'm alright. I ain't gonna face no defeat. I just gotta get out of this prison cell. One day I'm gonna be free, Lord.
Find me somebody to love. 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 Find me somebody to
English and I'm on the keys.
I'm LT and I'm on bass.
And my name is China and I am on drums. And we just want to thank Mike Myers for reaching out to us, having us back again, because we enjoyed ourselves so much the last time.
Yes, and we really enjoyed meeting all the kids and going from school to school. They were so motivating to us, and we were happy that we were able to encourage them to keep going and striving towards their dreams and their goals.
Yes, the GGs love the kids. We cannot wait to see you all at the next event. Thank you, Mike. We love you.
Love you.
What's up, Band of Angels? Listen, I got one more song I wanted to give y'all that's my own, and it's called Got a Problem? Tell me what. See, I don't know when you couldn't be yourself anymore, when that became a problem. So, if anybody has a problem with that, this is how nicely you tell them. This is what you say. I'm gonna give you the words to say to them. You ready? Hey, got a problem? Tell me what? It's real simple. Say what? Got a problem? Tell me what? Hold up. Hold up. What's the problem with your face? I think you need to take a chill pill. Don't try to join when it's too late. Nah, you bullshit all they was stuff. You give them you, but they not happy. They not impressed until you're holding up a Grammy. And it's all true, but you won't see it. But let them talk and watch. Go around later. Well, guess what I'm gonna do? The hands to the face. The hands to the face. It's okay. The hands to the face. Oh no. The hands to the face. face. The head to the face. You're getting bad impressions, looking crazy. Got a problem? Tell me what. Hey, say it with me. We gon' have fun in my living room. Look, say what. Got a problem? Tell me what. Hey, I need y'all to say that loud. Better angel, say what. Got a problem? Tell me what. Hey, hold up, I can't hear what y'all saying. Real loud, what y'all saying? I said what? Got a problem? Tell me what. Real loud, what y'all saying? Real proud, what y'all saying? Can you virtually clap your hands? Let's do this. I'm having fun. Listen, I'm having a little party with y'all today. Give y'all some old school funk. I'm gonna take y'all back in the day real quick. Y'all may not know these songs. Some of y'all may know them. Alright, Mike, this is for you. This is for you right here, alright? Let me take y'all back real quick. Hold on. Are y'all ready to have fun though? I wanna know. Let's go! Come on!
Everybody, it's about time we got cooking. And by cooking I mean adding some Gates barbecue sauce to the proceedings here tonight by the grill. But if we're going to add something to the proceedings here tonight, I'm really proud on this next number to add my partner in crime for so many years and so many bands, Richie LaBamba Rosenberg, on this next piece, as well as our partner Glenn Alexander from back east, one of the Asbury Jukes, and of course Mr. George Shelby. So you enjoy that, and I'm gonna get to grilling here. Come on, everybody.
The sofa and start to move. Come on, I can see you. Get up. That's right, everybody. Shake it. Yeah. Come on, y'all. Here we go.
Well, all right, everybody. Thanks again for having me. I hope you're still out there dancing. There's still time to donate. There's still time to participate. Thank you again for watching tonight. And thank you, everybody, for having me. Have a good evening. Thanks. Bye-bye.
Okay, those ladies have groove, right? That's impressive stuff. May need to look into getting a guitar or a bass. So
There's no way you can rock it like
I've
they
already
rock it.
tried the guitar. I don't think the guitar is going to be any better for me. We're having a ball tonight, and we're not done yet. What great performance.
What a fun tour around LA again with Mark Pender and George Shelby. You know, many of the artists enlisted their friends to help us out with these performances tonight. And every single one of them donated their time because they think what we're doing here in Kansas City with Band of Angels is so important.
Yeah, it's worth noting that even though Band of Angels is headquartered in Kansas City, we've been able to send instruments to students in 15 different states. And we've had kids attending virtual camp at the University of Kansas this year from 46 different states and 5 countries. Pretty cool. The Band of Angels is making an impact not only across the country, but even across the globe. And it all starts right here in Kansas City with your continued support.
And we still have several performances remaining to keep the party going. So you know what you need to do. Consider donating tonight. Text ANGELS to 243-725 to donate or bid on one of the auction items. If you're joining us live tonight, you can also visit heartstringsgala.com to donate. If you happen to be watching a replay after the original broadcast date, you can visit bandofangels.org and learn more about the Band of Angels or click on the donate button to give.
And more good news. We are inching closer to that $50,000 goal. So please help give and make sure we have the resources to give more kids that gift of music. Speaking of, let's keep the gift of music going with more tunes from Tony DeSere, Ryan Kilgore, and Kat Rodriguez. Take it away, gang.
So this next song that I'm about to play came at a very important time in my formative years, one that really helped determine the course of the rest of my life and why I'm sitting here now. So I was in high school getting into the Great American Songbook and jazz, and a film came out called Sleepless in Seattle that had a soundtrack filled with these beautiful Great American standards. It also had a new song that was written by Mark Shaman and Ramsey McLean, performed by Harry Connick Jr., and it was nominated for an Oscar that year. And it just kind of proved to me that there were still new songs to be written in this genre, and I started writing songs. So I thought I'd share that, and it also reminds me of how, as a child when you fall in love with an instrument. Now my first instrument was violin, but I always was fascinated with the piano, and it makes me think of the piano like, we go together like a wink and a smile, the piano and I do. So here's this fabulous song written by Mark Shaman, who's become a friend of mine over the years, which is very cool. So I hope you enjoy it.
I remember the days of just keeping time, of hanging around in sleepy towns forever. Back roads empty for miles. Well, you can't have a dream and cut it to fit. But when I saw you, I knew we'd go together, like a wink and a smile. Leave your old jalopy by the railroad track. We'll get a hip double dip, tip-toppy two-seat Pontiac, so you can rev her up. Don't go slow, it's only green lights and alright. Let's go together with a wink and a smile. Give me a wink and a smile. Give me a wink and a smile. Now my heart hears music, such a simple song. Sing it again, the notes never end. This is where I belong. It's just the sound of your voice, the light in your eyes. We're so far away from yesterday together, with a wink and a smile. We'd go together like a wink and a smile.
Good evening, everyone. Again, my name is Ryan Kilgore, and I'm from Atlanta, Georgia. And how cool is it that I was able to spend the night with you at your home? So I just want to thank Band of Angels, to all the board, the volunteers, the donors, everybody that has participated in bringing me on board, as well as sharing the gift of love through music by donating an instrument and helping it get fixed. It's imperative that we keep music alive, so I am definitely an advocate for Band of Angels and appreciate the love that I've received from both trips of University of Kansas summer band camps, as well as being a part of the gala. So I'm very excited to be here, and I hope you have an awesome 2021. Happy New Year, and I hope to see you soon.
Da-da-da-da. Well, my friends, the time has come to raise a roof and have some fun. Throw away the work to be done. Let the music play on. Everybody sing, everybody dance. Lose yourself in wild romance. We're going to party, caramo, fiesta, forever. Band of Angels sing along. We're going to party, caramo, fiesta, forever. Come on and sing along. All night long. All night long. All night long. All night. All night long. People dancing all in the street. See the rhythm all in their feet. Life is good, wild and sweet. Let the music play on. Feel it in your heart and feel it in your soul. Let the music take control. We're going to party, liming, fiesta, forever. Band of Angels sing along. We're going to party, liming, fiesta, forever. Come on and sing along. All night, all night long. All night long. All night long. Yeah, yeah. Once you get started, you can't sit down. Join the fun, it's a merry-go-round. Everyone's dancing their troubles away. Come join our party, see how we Tambolita set the moya. Yeah, Jambo Jambo, way to party, oh we go. Oh, Jambola, Tambolita set the moya. Yeah, Jambo Jambo. Oh, yes, we're gonna have a party all night long. All night long. Shirazette, come on. Night long. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All night long. Make it pretty. all night long, all night long, all night long, all night long, all night, 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 all night. Everyone you meet, they're jamming in the street all night long. Yeah. And everyone you meet, they're jamming in the street all night long. Come on. Yeah, yeah. Everyone you meet, they're dancing in the street all night long. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Everyone you meet, they're dancing in the street all night long. Feel good, feel good. Lately I've been losing sleep, dreaming about the things that we could be. But baby, I've been praying hard. Said no more counting dollars, we'll be counting stars. We'll be counting stars. Like a swinging vine, swing my heart across the line. In my face is flashing signs. Seek it out and ye shall find. Old, but I'm not that old. Young, but I'm not that bold. And I don't think the world is sold. I'm just doing what they're told. And I feel something so right by doing the wrong thing. And I feel something so wrong by doing the right thing. Could lie, could lie, could lie. Everything that kills me makes me feel like I've been losing sleep, dreaming about the things that we could be. But baby, I've been praying hard. Say no more counting dollars, we'll be counting stars. Lately, I've been losing sleep, dreaming about the things that we could be. But baby, I've been praying hard. Say no more counting dollars, we'll be counting stars. I feel the love and I feel it burn down this river every turn. Hope is our four-letter word. Make a money, watch it turn. Old, but I'm not that old. Young, but I'm not that old. And I don't think the world is sold. I'm just doing what they're told. I feel something so wrong by doing the right thing. I could lie, could lie, could lie. Everything that drowns me makes me want to fly. I've been losing sleep, dreaming about the things that we could be. But baby, I've been praying hard. Say no more counting dollars, we'll be counting stars. Lately, I've been losing sleep, dreaming about the things that we could be. But baby, I've been praying hard. Say no more way. Take that money, watch it burn, sink in the river, the lessons I've learned. Take that money, watch it burn, sink in the river, the lessons I've learned. Take that money, watch it burn, sink in the river, the lessons I've learned. Take that money, watch it burn, sink in the river, the lessons I've learned. Everything that kills me makes me feel alive. Yeah! I've been losing sleep, dreaming about the things that we could be. Lately I've been praying hard. See no more counting dollars, we'll be counting stars. Lately I've been losing sleep, dreaming about the things that we could be. Lately I've been praying hard. See no more counting dollars, we'll be counting stars. Watch it burn, sink in the river, the lessons I've learned. Take that money, watch it burn, sink in the river, the lessons I've learned. Take that money, watch it burn, sink in the river, the lessons I've learned. Take that money, watch it burn, sink in the river, the lessons I've learned.
What a great way to cap off the night tonight. Way to go, Tony, Ryan, Kat, Shirazette, thank you. Truly, truly amazing. We have one last song to wrap up the night tonight. But before we do, we want to give a huge thank you to all our performers tonight.
Yeah, doing it on their own time, sending us that great music. We hope you've enjoyed the concert and this walk down memory lane. For those of you who've attended our previous gala events, you've witnessed the power of music and its effect on students, and we want to keep that power going. It's not too late to give, and you know how.
Text ANGELS to 243-725. If you're watching anytime after our original broadcast, we ask you please visit bandofangels.org. Make a donation there. Join our mission. We want to thank you for joining us tonight. We're going to turn it back over to Mike for some parting words before our final performance. Mike, take it away.
Thanks, John and Lauren. You know, 10 years ago, we started with a very simple idea. Connect used music instruments sitting in a closet to kids in financial need who might want to learn music but wouldn't be able to afford the instrument. Tonight you saw examples of 3 students and how that simple idea forever changed their lives. Honestly, I'm overwhelmed by the support and passion for which Kansas City and beyond has responded to this cause and this very simple idea. So as we end this virtual concert, just as we began it with my good friend Tony DeSere, who started right here at this piano 10 years ago, and you consider making a donation or bidding on a silent auction item, we all need to remember this. The world is on pause for many of these kids. But the music doesn't stop because of this pause. Their passion for their instrument doesn't stop because of this pause. Their desire to learn music does not stop. And now we need to do everything we can to make sure that these kids from underserved communities can learn the gift of music and open doors to a whole new world. So in closing, my ask would be that you carefully consider a donation, no matter of the size. If enough of us work together to make sure that their dreams are realized, it will happen. Visit bandofangels.org to learn more about us or to make a donation. Thank you for tuning in tonight. Thank you to all of our sponsors, our performers, and please share this video far and wide for anyone who can help us hit our fundraising goal. I hope you enjoy our final song, Feels Like Home, by my good friend, Tony DeSere. Thank you.
So the version of this song that you're about to hear came from a conversation that Mike Meyer and I had after I put out this song as one of my daily diaries. By the way, I've put out almost 200 songs now since March, where I sit right here at this piano and record several songs a week. I used to do it every single day, but now I do like 3 or 4 songs a week. So look me up on Facebook or YouTube, Instagram, and join me around the piano every day. But after this song came out, which is a song written by Randy Newman, it's called Feels Like Home. And he wrote it actually for a Broadway show, Randy Newman's Faust, years ago. And it's a gorgeous song. And Mike had the idea that when we find the instrument that's right for us, that feels like home. And that's another kind of love in your life. So he sent me slightly tweaked lyrics that I recorded, and we have a version customized for Band of Angels. Here it is.
There's something in your touch makes me want to lose myself, and makes me want to lose myself in your heart. There's something in your voice that makes my heart beat fast. Hope this feeling lasts the rest of my life. And if you knew how lonely my life has been, and how long I've waited for your song. If you knew how I wanted something to come along and change my life the way you've done, feels like home to me. It feels like home to me. It feels like I'm all the way back where I come from. Feels like home to me. It feels like home to me. It feels like I'm all the way back where I belong. It feels like I'm all the way back where I belong. Thanks, everybody.
Well, I sure hope you enjoyed those songs. I enjoyed putting them together for you. And thank you so much for watching and supporting Band of Angels. I'd like to thank the Band of Angels board for making it all happen, and also Neil, Elizabeth, Laney, and Amanda for working all year long on Band of Angels. Also to all the volunteers that help out. And now is as good a time as any. You should click on the link and donate to Band of Angels, because it really is so much more than getting an instrument to a child. It's a potentially life-changing event that a child is given this opportunity to learn music and given a chance they otherwise would have no access to be able to make a dream come true. So any amount that you can give is appreciated. Thank you so much, and Happy New Year, and we'll see you soon. Thank you.